Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Tammy.
And we're Backpackers of Brews. Today is Friday, 3 April 2026, and this is day one of our Via Transilvanica. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and the weather is raining, cloudy, and about
44 degrees.
44 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, this is our breakfast. We've got a cheese Danish and a chocolate Danish that we purchased from the local market, a little shop, kind of convenience store. We stayed at the Casa Isabella, and it was 300 RON for one night. We think we were the only guests there as it's so early in the season. It's pretty quiet. We are departing the Putna Monastery. We already passed our first kilometer marking right outside the monastery, and we're heading now to a gas station with a market to see if we can buy some lunch for the trail. Okay, we're just outside of Putna, and here's an example of a spring that potentially could be potable water. We're not entirely sure. It looks a little suspect, as if rainwater is going in there. So I'm not too convinced it's potable. So I think we're in a logging area, and these are some of the vehicles they're using when they're logging. And I guess we could speak of the trail conditions. It's been raining for at least a week straight, so as you can tell, the path's a little muddy, but we press on. We're about 6 kilometers or 7 kilometers outside of the monastery, and here's the creek and a river that we've been walking by for along this entire way so far. You can see by the color that they've had quite a lot of rain recently. Wow, what a welcome sight. I'm not sure who built these benches with roofs, but thank you so much. On a day like today, with all this muck and the rain, it's nice to stop and take a break. We're stopping for a break out of the rain at one of these wonderful benches with roofs over top of them. And because the food options at the market weren't so great, we are having some beef jerky that we bought from the snacks. Good old great value beef jerky. And we'll press on. Today we started in Putna, and we're planning to stop in Sucevita, which is roughly a 10.5 mile trek, but we did a whole lot of walking around town, so we added some miles to that. But hopefully we'll get there sometime this afternoon. Well, we're off the logging road and on a true pedestrian trail. Unfortunately, it's a big uphill climb. That's where we came from, and we're headed in the opposite direction.
You stay on this side for now?
Yeah. Is it a trail or is it a stream? You get to decide. So we arrived at the Sucevita Monastery, and we had to pay 10 RON or lei per person to come in to the fortified monastery. So we're in. We stopped at the museum and they had a few things from the 1700s, 1600s, and the 1500s. Some embroideries and things. That was in the museum, which is back this way. But we're gonna go walk into the monastery now. Oh, really incredible with the paintings. Just, yeah. Apparently this was a nunnery of some sort.
like mythology or something.